Get set, get ready. Here comes Ruff and Reddy. They're tough but steady, always rough and ready. They sometimes have their little spats, even fight like dogs and cats. But when they need each other, that's when they're Ruff and Reddy.
Take a county fair, any fair, anywhere. Add merry-go-rounds, rides and clowns, stands and fans. Then look for the nearest cotton candy machine, and there you'll usually find our friends, Ruff and Reddy.
Hey, Reddy, I think I've had it.
Speak for yourself, Ruff. I'm just working up to some real eating stuff.
You mean after 6 bottles of soda pop, 5 hot dogs, and 3 bags of popcorn?
Yeah, and don't forget the 2 ketchup molds.
All right, folks, step right up and win a big prize. 3 balls for a nickel. How about it, Fatty? Hit the target and win a big prize.
Fatty, huh?
Steady, Reddy?
Okay, smarty pants. You just let me have 3 balls.
Okay, chum. Here you are.
Okay, yourself. And now, just stand back. They don't call me old Screwball Reddy for nothing.
No, you can say that again.
Watch this wind up.
Not bad, Fatty. Not bad.
Not bad, huh? Well, this time Fatty's gonna do it blindfolded.
Here you are again, chum.
Now watch it this. For my next pitch, I'm gonna throw my Reddy Cannonball Special. Hey, I hit something.
In a blue suit to boot.
Gosh, Ossifer, I missed.
You're telling me. Any more trouble from you, and out you go.
Oh, yes, sir. No, sir. Indeed, I do, sir. How could I help it if he got his noggin in the way?
They don't call me Screwball Reddy for nothing, he says.
Well, they don't. Hey, Ruff, looky. It says here, try your strength.
Careful, Reddy.
I always wanted to try one of these gadgets. Uh-oh. Here comes that policeman. Howdy, Ossifer.
And just what do you think you're up to now?
Just trying out my strength on this here gadget, Ossifer. Stand back for a trip to the moon.
Trip to the moon? Oh, you're going for a trip to the rock, Doc.
I know. Here he comes.
He's still coming.
It was an accident, I tell you.
It was a catastrophe, you mean? Let's hide in this basket.
I'll find those 2 smart Alecks yet.
Down, Reddy. You're in enough trouble.
Maybe yes, and maybe no. Ruff and Reddy are hiding in the basket of a balloon. And what's worse, the rope holding the balloon is slipping. Nope. It slipped. And that balloon is on its way. Maybe Reddy is going to get that trip to the moon whether he likes it or not. And that's going to be rough on rough. Don't miss a tisket, a tasket, who lost their basket. The next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
As you remember, Ruff and Reddy were at the county fair when Reddy decided to try his strength
I always wanted to try one of these gadgets.
and hit a policeman on the toe by mistake. They both took to their heels and hid in the basket of a flight balloon, just as the rope slipped. They don't know it, but away they're going.
Hey, do you think that policeman's gone?
Keep your noggin down. I'll take a peek. It's okay, Reddy. The coast is clear. I don't see anybody.
You know something, Ruff?
No. What?
I don't like to bring this up, Guy, but we're high. Sky high.
Yikes! What are we doing way up here in a balloon?
That's a good question. And the next question is, how do the boys get down? That ground is far away and getting further away every minute.
Things weren't bad enough, Ruff. Now I'm a balloon napper.
You mean we're both balloon nappers?
We better get down to Earth and do some fast talking.
You'd better do something fast. That balloon is beginning to drift.
Getting down ought to be easy. All we have to do is let some air out of the balloon.
Well, that's simple. Anybody got a pen?
Don't you be simple. I think you pull that valve cord, or whatever it is up there, and it lets the air out easy like.
I hope we land easy like. Well, here goes.
Careful, Reddy.
I hope we don't drop with a ka-flop.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
It's stuck, Ruff.
Well, if you don't get it unstuck, we're gonna be stuck up here.
Relax, Ruff. I'll give it a king-size yank, and we'll head for terra firma.
Reddy! Reddy! I lost my best pal!
Your best pal's not lost yet, but he's the next nearest thing to it if you don't get me back in that basket.
Hang on, Reddy. I'll think of something.
Don't think of something. Do something. My hands are slipping.
Sure enough, Reddy's hold is slipping. And what's worse, things are due to get even more fouled up because heading their way is the biggest foul you ever saw. A giant condor. He spotted the balloon and instinctively attacks it.
Shoo! Shoo! You overgrown chicken hawk!
Scat! Scram! Shoo!
Sorry, fellas. That bird isn't shooing that easy.
I hope that bird's beak doesn't make us spring a leak.
It doesn't look good, see? He's working at it. Don't miss Three's a Crowd in a Cloud, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Our pals, Ruff and Reddy, are really up in the air this time and getting higher by the minute. Unless Reddy succeeds in letting enough air out of that balloon. Oof! Well, things were bad enough. But hang on, Reddy, because they're going to get worse. Here comes a giant condor, and that can only mean a peck of trouble for Ruff and Reddy.
Shoo! Shoo! You overgrown chicken hawk!
Hey, Red, look! That chicken hawk is chickened out. Old Big Puss is leaving.
Well, if you don't do something quick, already's gonna be leaving, Stephen.
Oops. Looks as if Ruff spoke too soon. Here comes Big Puss at high noon.
Oh, no!
Oh, no what, Ruff?
Enemy bird at 12 o'clock.
It's that king-size turkey again.
Right, Reddy. And that turkey seems determined to put a hole in that balloon.
Shoo! Shoo! Scat, you buzzard!
No use, Ruff. This buzzard's got one thing on his mind, and that's to puncture the balloon. And he did it. A hole big enough to drive a truck through. And the balloon, with Reddy still clinging to the rope and Ruff still in the basket, heads for Earth. Correction. The boys aren't heading for the Earth because there isn't any. That's the ocean down below, and it looks awfully wet. And what's worse, Reddy doesn't swim very good. Just sort of a weak dog paddle.
Hey, Reddy, look! We're saved! It's an island!
An island? We don't see any island. Wait a minute. That speck. It is. It's an island, and the punctured balloon is heading straight for it. Or should we say, almost straight for it. Will it be a hit or a miss? Ever have a year when everything seemed to go wrong?
Reddy? Reddy, where are you? Reddy? Where are you?
Over here, Ruff.
Reddy! I thought you couldn't swim.
Who's swimming? I just hitched a ride on this turtle taxi. Hang on and I'll give you a tow.
Well, I guess only Reddy could fall in the ocean and come up with a turtle taxi. But if the boys think playing Robinson Crusoe on this spooky little speck of an island is going to be fun, they're in for a surprise. A big surprise.
Help! Murder! Police!
See what I mean?
Help! Murder! Police!
Don't miss Fine Feathered Birds of a Feather, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
As you remember, a large condor attacked Ruff and Reddy's balloon and succeeded in puncturing it. With a loud hiss, the balloon started its fall straight down, with Reddy still clinging to a rope and Ruff still in the basket. And below them is the big, wet ocean. But wait a minute, there's an island directly below. And our pals are saved, or maybe they'd have been better off in the ocean. This island doesn't look too good.
Help! Murder! Police!
Somebody's in trouble.
What was that?
It sounded like someone hollering for help. Murder! Police! Help! Murder! Police! There he goes again.
And that's no echo. And here I go back in the ocean.
Wait, Reddy. Wait! You can't swim.
I'll learn. Let go of my stern.
But maybe somebody's in trouble.
You're right. We are. I make a motion to adjourn to the surf, Murph.
Well, we can't leave without a boat, and maybe if we help somebody, they'll give us a lift.
Sometimes you make so much sense, I can't stand you.
The yelling came from over that away.
So why don't we go this way?
Okay, I'll go alone.
Okay, I'll go with you. It's not that I'm scared, just cowardly.
Let's face it, Ruff and Reddy are real scared, but they can never refuse a call for help.
See anything, Reddy?
No, only that sneaky-looking submarine.
Yeah, only that sneaky-looking submarine. Submarine?
Right. Ruff and Reddy, that is a sneaky-looking submarine anchored in the lagoon. And up on shore, there seems to be something sneaky going on. And no wonder. Look at the sneaks responsible.
Help! Murder! Police!
Let me pop that parrot once. Huh, boss? Just once.
Let him holler. Nobody can hear him out here on this island. For the last time, Skipper, where is the treasure?
You'll never get old Ollie to talk, you blasted pirates.
You can get old Squawky Talkie to talk. Listen! Help! Murder!
Could I let him have it, please? Could I?
No, I have plans for that parrot. And when I get through with him, the skipper will talk.
I get it.
It's that laughing goon, Saltwater Daffy.
And Captain Greedy. Look, they're putting them in that shack.
The first thing we'll do is boil that parrot in oil.
Then we'll stuff him with breadcrumbs.
Go ahead and do your worst. We're not afraid of you.
Belay there, Skipper. Speak for yourself. I'm Chicken. We've got to help them.
That's for sure. Let's call the police.
Don't be silly. We'll sneak up in the back of the shack. Come on.
Well, there's one thing you have to admit. Ruff and Reddy are foolhardy. Brave. But let's hope being brave is enough. After all, that saltwater daffy is armed and trigger happy. Don't miss. A bird in hand is a handy bird. The next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
After Ruff and Reddy landed on this deserted-looking island, they discovered the island isn't deserted after all.
Help! Murder! Police!
Somebody's in trouble.
Help! Murder! Police!
Let him holler. Nobody can hear him out here on this island.
Well, when Ruff and Reddy learned that Captain Greedy was after the little old skipper's treasure, they decided to go to the rescue. Keep your fingers crossed, folks.
There's that daffy deputy.
Careful. He's waiting for Captain Greedy to come back.
Then they're going to torture that parrot so's that little old fella will tell where the treasure is.
We've got to do something fast.
How about the back window?
Well, there isn't any. But there's a knothole. Take a peek and see what you can see. See anything, Reddy?
I don't see anything except another eyeball.
Another eyeball?
That's all.
Whose eyeball? Help! Murder! Police!
Shh! You mixed up parrot? We're friends. We're trying to help you. Who are you? Oh, we're Ruff and Reddy, all-around good guys. Who are you? I am Skipper Kipper, all-around sea captain, and this is Squawky Talky, my parrot. I know. More squawky than talky.
Hey, what's going on? All right, you guys, I got you covered. Who are you talking to?
To my parrot. Who else? Say something, Squawky.
Help! Murder! Police! Help! Murder!
One more squawk out of you, and I'll stuff you with breadcrumbs.
Make it cracker crumbs! I'm hungry!
You won't be hungry when the captain gets here. He's gonna boil you in oil.
That giggling goon is funny. Yeah, but Captain Greedy is no joker. He say he make me tell where is treasure if he have to pull out Squawky's feathers one by one.
Help! Murder! Police!
You think you can get us out? There's a loose board here. Maybe I can pull it out.
Steady, Reddy. I'll keep an eye out for saltwater daffy.
That's good. A little more, and we flew the coop for good.
I'll do the flu in the coop around here.
Now, what's going on back there?
Uh-oh. Goonie Boy is heading for the back of the shack.
I'll sneak around and take a peek. Aha! Huh? There's nobody here. I better look inside.
I think he's gone.
We better get going.
I hear strange voices. All right, who's in there?
There's nobody in here but us parrots.
Yeah! Help! Murder! Police!
Help! Murder! Police!
Help! Murder! Police!
Excuse me, I thought you had company.
Well, how dumb can you be?
With no brains, there's no limit, Reddy. But don't stand there, boys. Cut out. It looks like Daffy's wising up. He just realized there were too many parrots in that shack. Don't miss No Laffy Daffy, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
While Saltwater Daffy guards the shack, which holds Skipper Kipper and his parrot, Squawky Talky, prisoners, Ruff and Reddy decide to help them escape.
There's a loose board here. Maybe I can pull it out.
But Daffy heard them and decided to have a look at the back of the shack. Luckily, Ruff and Reddy had ducked inside. Now what? That Daffy deputy is getting mighty suspicious.
I'll go out first and hold the plank down.
Hurry, Reddy, hurry.
I'm hurrying. You first, Skipper. Jump in here, Minnie. I'm coming. Come on, Ruff. You're next.
Oh, no, he isn't. I got you covered. Why don't you holler, help murder police? I haven't got time. Oh,
Now what's the Daffy assistant up to?
all right, you fat parrot. Don't move a muscle. Put up your hands.
Be glad to. Daffy! Where are the prisoners, you dumbhead?
They escaped.
I should boil you in oil.
Stuff me with breadcrumbs. I haven't had lunch yet. Can I help it if they went out the back way?
The back way?
Sure. They pushed this board out and flew the coop.
I don't believe it. Show me.
Sure. Reddy held the board like this.
Ready?
Sure.
Did you say ready?
Ruff and Reddy helped them escape.
Ruff and Reddy. I hate them to pieces.
Me too. I slipped.
You dumb saltwater Daffy. I'm going to boil you in oil.
I'm sorry, Captain. Just call me Butterfingers.
You'll be more sorry if we don't catch that Skipper Kipper.
We'll catch 'em, Cap.
One thing for sure, there's no way off the island.
Nope. Unless they steal the submarine.
That's right. Unless they steal the submarine. Steal the submarine? I'll boil them in oil.
You're a little late for your boiling act, Speedy Greedy. Ruff and Reddy and company are already heading for the sub.
It was nice of old Captain Greedy to leave his boat for us.
Look, he doesn't think so. Stop, you crooks.
You can't trust anybody these days.
Oh, Cap.
Yikes!
Yikes is right. Trigger Happy Daffy is at it again.
Fire at will.
Which one is he?
Don't be choosy. Just shoot.
But Daffy's so crooked, he can't even shoot straight, unless he gets lucky. So, row, boys, row. Don't miss Tiff on a Skiff, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
And super strength.
A muscle a day keeps the doctor away.
Highly sensitive antennas.
Uh-oh, it's the emergency call letters. HELP, help.
And the ability to look up the phone numbers and addresses of every major criminal in town.
Here it is. Fancy Finger Finnegan, famous jewel thief. Hideout located at 55 Fifth Avenue.
Adamant. Today on Boomerang from Cartoon Network. It's all coming back to you. This is Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Get set, get ready. Here comes Ruff and Reddy. They're tough but steady, always rough and ready. They sometimes have their little spats, even fight like dogs and cats. But when they need each other, that's when they're rough and ready.
As you remember, while Reddy held the plank at the back of the shack, little old Skipper Kipper and his parrot escaped. And even Ruff managed to get free. And then it happened. Daffy showed up.
Put up your hands.
We're glad he said that. Are you?
Daffy.
Next time, take the bus and leave the driving to us. Meanwhile, Ruff, Reddy, and company are escaping to Captain Greedy's submarine in Greedy's own boat. Unless Trigger Happy Daffy is lucky. We hope not. Let's see.
You can't hit the side of a barn.
What'd you say, Cap?
I said, you can't hit the side of a barn.
Oops, I slipped. I'm sorry, Captain.
Watch it, will you? That thing is loaded.
Lucky for our side, Laffy Daffy's trigger-happy fingers slip. It gives our boys a chance to reach Captain Greedy's submarine. But Captain Greedy just won't quit his nitwit bit.
Mush! Mush!
You mean row, don't you, Captain?
Not for you, mushhead. Mush! Mush!
Yes, sir.
Hey, fellas, here comes Captain Greedy.
Well, don't just stand there.
Get ready to batten down the old hatches for old Reddy. One side, Ruff.
A hole in one. Flip the lid, kid.
Mush, you mushhead! They're getting away!
I'm going as fast as I can, Cap. Whoops!
Well, go faster!
Yes, sir. Well, here we are. But how do you run this thingamajig?
By Yiminy, leave it to Skipper Kipper.
He said it, fellas. I didn't.
They say if it floats, old Kipper can run it.
Well, you better start running it.
Yeah, we got company.
Open up, you pirates, before I blast you.
Come on, Skipper. Let's move this sub. Bub?
Jump in, yearly fish. Let me see now. Maybe I press this little button here. Yingle yangle, I hear the motor.
How about pulling that gadget up there?
Why not? By golly, I try anything. Stop! You're going backwards!
Are you sure you know how to run submarines?
If it floats, leave it to Kipper.
True, but there's many a slip twixt a ship and a kipper, Skipper.
Abandon ship, Daffy!
I'm with you, Cap.
Well, if this is how Skipper Kipper handles a sub, I'll stay on dry land. See what I mean? This could lead to anything. Don't miss Sub-a-Dub-Dub, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Ruff and Reddy are heading for Captain Greedy's submarine with Skipper Kipper and his parrot. But Greedy and Saltwater Daffy are right on their heels. And that isn't the submarine backfiring. Hurry up, Red. It's full steam ahead. That is, if Kipper knows his submarines. Well, whatever he's pushing, it works. Both ways, in fact.
Abandon ship, Daffy!
And none too soon, goons. Skipper Kipper's gonna dipper. Good going, Skipper. But what can you do for an encore?
What do we do now, Cap?
What else? Follow that submarine!
Okie dokie, Cap. Alley-oop.
No!
Well, those were the orders, Captain Greedy. And if it's stupid, Daffy will find a way to do it.
I'll boil you! Save me, you corkhead!
Aye, aye, Cap.
You know I can't swim!
I forgot.
Meanwhile, who is going to save Ruff and Reddy? With old Skipper Kipper at the wheel, this sub's flipped its tin lid. See what I mean?
Hey, Skipper, where are we heading for?
I hate to keep bringing this up, but are you sure you know how to handle a submarine?
Yeah, sure. Leave it to me.
Well, we hate to bring it up too, but we don't think old Skipper Kipper knows submarines from beans. Anyway, it's got good brakes.
don't see my submarine no place.
Me neither.
Hang on, fellas. You haven't seen anything yet.
Oh, I've been stabbed.
Well, we'll bet Captain Greedy never saw a sub go sideways. But there's always a first time. Leave it to Skipper Kipper.
Let's get out of here.
Or we'll be sliced like a piece of Swiss cheese.
Well, how about that? We thought Captain Greedy couldn't swim. And we were right the first time. He's not swimming. That's the submarine they're hitching a ride on.
What's going on here?
Search me, Cap, but it's nice of them to give us a lift.
Quiet, 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 you dumbbell. They don't know we're on here.
For once, you're right, Greedy. Because now, Ruff and Reddy and that mixed-up Skipper Kipper are heading topside, straight into your clutches. Don't miss Squawky No Talkie, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
With Skipper Kipper at the controls of Greedy's submarine, everything's in perfect control, almost. And is the crew worried?
Are you sure you know how to handle a submarine?
While still splashing around in the drink, Greedy and Daffy keep a sharp lookout for their sub. They found it. But we thought Greedy couldn't swim. He can't. He's hooked a ride on the submarine. And inside, Ruff and Reddy and our talented skipper and bird head topside, straight into trouble. As the submarine hatch opens, and Ruff takes a sneaky peek around, Saltwater Daffy makes his move, and it's a quick one.
Hey, Ruff, well, what happened? How come you made such a fast exit? Oh, I gets it. It's the two snakes in the grass.
Yes, we're the bad guys.
Will you let go of my little pal, or...
Hold it, fatty, or we'll dunk your little pal in the drink like a donut.
Let's boil him in oil. It's more fun.
Oh, phooey, you phony. You don't scare me none.
Do you give up, or do we bombs away?
All right, you pirates, we give up.
Sometimes it's smarter to give up, especially if you have a plan. And if we know Reddy, he's got one.
When we land, you better tell where the treasure is, Skipper Kipper. The captain's getting awful mad.
Just do your worst. I'll never talk.
You will when we barbecue your parrot.
It makes no difference. We can take it.
Easy, Skipper. It's me that's gonna get barbecued.
Island dead ahead, Captain Greedy.
Keep them covered till we land, Daffy.
Aye, aye, Cap. Like a blanket.
Things can only go from bad to worse on the island dead ahead, and if Ruff and Reddy don't think of something quick,
No tricks now.
they're going to be dead ducks.
This is your last chance, Skipper Kipper. Where is the treasure? Like I told you, I keep it under my hat. All right, Smarty Pants. Daffy, take the parrot into the shack and give him the treatment.
Don't you dare touch that parrot.
And don't you two move, or the skipper gets kippered.
Help! Murder! Police! Help! Murder! Police!
I'm gonna pluck your feathers one by one with these tweezers. You know, he loves me not.
Don't waste your time. I don't love you.
All right, freak beak.
Help! Help!
Yikes!
Pluck my feathers, will you?
Help! Murder! Police! Help! Murder! Police! Shoo! Shoo! Shoo!
That's enough. either the world's bravest parrot or Daffy's the world's biggest chicken. Don't miss Big Beak Tweaks Big Sneak, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
With little Ruff in the hands of those two crooks, Greedy and Daffy, it was either over the side for Ruff or give up. So back to the island went everybody to find old Kipper's treasure. But Kipper still won't talk.
Help! Murder! Police!
I'm gonna make you talk. Yow!
Daffy pulled Squawky's tail feathers, and you just don't pull that stuff on parrots, see?
Help! Murder! Police!
We'd say the crooks have their hands full, and it isn't treasure.
Go get him, Squawky Talkie.
Yeah, sick 'em, boy, sick 'em!
Help, Captain! Help!
Stand still, you chicken, whilst I blast that parrot.
Yow! One down, and one to go!
All right, you parrot. Up with your wings, freak beak. Hey, get off my gun. How can I blast you?
You can't, Shorty!
Ouch!
Give me all one, too, Squawky.
Yeah, go get 'em, boy!
Help, murder police! Call him off, Kipper! Call him off! Help!
Squawky Talkie can take it. He can dish it out, too.
Hey, watch it! That thing's loaded! Head for the hills!
Save your breath, Squawky. Ruff and Reddy are one jump ahead of you, with Skipper Kipper not far behind. And not much further behind, a pooped parrot comes in for a landing.
Step on it, Skipper! I'm allergic to bullets!
Halt! Or I'll fire!
Is he kidding? Those aren't blanks you've been shooting.
Help, Captain! Help! Help! Help!
What's wrong, Daff?
I can't swim either. Help!
Stand up, you crazy assistant! It's shallow!
Gee, I never thought of that.
Well, think of it!
Meanwhile, back of these rocks, Ruff, Reddy, and company are doing a lot of thinking.
What's the use of hiding?
That's right! There's no way off this island. All Greedy's got to do is wait and starve us out. Yeah, and I'm hungry. Polly wants a cracker. Polly wants a cracker.
Hey, look! Captain Greedy and Goonie are leaving.
Head for the submarine! I give up! Let them have the treasure!
Aye, aye, sir.
I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
And neither do I. What sneaky plan has Greedy got up his sleeve this time? Don't miss Off on a Toot with a Loot to boot, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
When Daffy tried picking feathers out of Squawky, he was also picking himself a fight. Unfortunately for our parrot pal, he had two guys to lick, but he wasn't backing down for a minute. In fact, he won by a nose.
Meow!
But Greedy ran for cover, with Squawky right on the heels. For a second, anyway.
Head for the hills.
And right about then, our side hid behind these rocks, only to peek out and discover Greedy and crew heading for their submarine. Is old Greedy giving up?
I never saw Greedy pass up treasure before.
That's for sure.
Well, there he goes.
And that's for sure. Although we still can't believe it, even though Captain Greedy's sub heads out to sea. Either the captain's really had it, or our heroes are going to get it.
I wonder what made old Greedy change his mind.
That's because Skipper Kipper wouldn't tell where the treasure is.
It's under his hat. It's under his hat.
Yeah, sure. When I tell them the truth, they still won't believe it.
Well, if you don't mind, I don't believe it myself.
Yeah. How can you have a treasure under your hat?
Not the treasure. Show them, Squawky.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
I don't see any treasure.
Hey, look! On top of his head.
What is it? Looks like a tic-tac-toe to me.
It's not tickle-tack-toe. It's tattoo treasure map.
A treasure map? Tattooed on your noggin? Well, how's it work?
You are my friends. I show you. This is island. Yeah.
This is island. Yeah.
This is axis. Yeah.
This is axis. Yeah.
Then treasure is buried here, smack dabble in middle of island.
Well, I'll be smack dabbled.
That goes dabble.
I think it's time to see if treasure is still there. Squawky,
Aye, aye, Skip.
keep a lookout for Captain Greedy.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
So, as Ruff and Reddy set out to help Skipper Kipper dig up his treasure, Squawky Talky keeps an eye peeled for the captain and his daffy crew. Too bad Squawky doesn't have eyes in the back of his head, because at this very moment, on the other side of the island, Operation Big Peak is going into action. And if our eyes don't deceive us, that's a submarine periscope, which means that Operation Big Peak is being operated by that big sneak, Captain Greedy.
See anything, Captain?
Not yet. They're just starting to dig.
And so they are. But while they dig, they don't dig that Captain Greedy is playing peekaboo with his periscope. Don't miss. Thanks a lot for X Marks the Spot, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Once Ruff and Reddy and the skipper saw Greedy's sub hightailing it out to sea, old Skipper Kipper revealed where his treasure was hidden.
Something's tattooed on his head.
What do you know? A built-in treasure map.
And so, as the boys start out to dig, Squawky Talky keeps a watch for Greedy at sea. But what he doesn't see is the sub-periscope scanning the island, with Greedy at the controls watching Reddy's every move as he starts to dig for the treasure.
Are you sure we got the right spot, Skipper?
Yeah, sure. Keep digging.
If I keep digging, I'm going to come out at the bottom of this little old island.
What's the treasure in, Skipper?
In an iron chest.
I think I hit the pot, Jack. Or jackpot. Or jackpot.
Well, if they did, Captain Greedy will know soon enough.
I think they found the treasure.
Don't forget, 50-50.
Right. I give you your half, and you give me your half.
Gee, Captain, you're always so good to me.
Look, there's the treasure chest.
What's in the chest, Reddy?
Well, no. As soon as I pry this lock off.
There she goes.
Open her up, Skipper.
Yeah, by golly, we take a peek. Holy mackerel!
Wowee! Diamonds and rubies.
And emeralds and pearls.
Yeah, sure, you bet you. Some jewels, yeah.
And it's all yours, Skipper.
No, we split it 3 ways.
4 ways. Don't forget me. Yikes! Ship ahoys! It's the Goonie Boys!
They may be goony, but you guys were loony to dig up the treasure in the first place.
Put down that treasure.
Head for the rocks, Reddy.
If I didn't have rocks in my head, I wouldn't be here.
Faster, you daffy assistant.
Oops!
There they go, behind those rocks, Cap.
After them! We got them surrounded! Don't move a muscle.
Looking for something, Cap?
Hand over the treasure, or I'll blast you! If you blast us,
You'll never know where we buried the treasure.
you buried the treasure. Ooh, I hate you to pieces!
We're right back where we started from.
Oh, no, we're not. Start digging. It's somewhere around here.
The captain's right. And if he is, things could go mighty wrong for our side. Don't miss Tale of a Sail in a Whale, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
With those two crooks, Captain Greedy and Saltwater Daffy, secretly spying on him, Reddy digs up Skipper Kipper's treasure. And what a treasure it is!
Wow-wee!
Greedy thinks wowie too, and speeds toward shore, which is closer than Daffy thinks, spotting the crooks. Squawky squawks.
Ship ahoys!
Faster, boy! The Goonie boys are right behind you. Uh-oh, Greedy's got them, but they haven't got the loot. So, while Greedy keeps them covered, Daffy starts digging for the hidden treasure.
If I don't find that treasure, I'll blast you. And if you blast us, you'll never find it.
That's for sure.
We'll find the treasure if we have to dig up the whole island.
Hold it, Cap. I'm doing the digging, and don't forget it.
You're getting warmer.
Gosh, I am? Oh, boy.
Warmer. Warmer. Uh-oh. You're getting colder. 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 Warmer. Warmer. Cold. Freezing. Cooler. Cool.
Quiet, you pesky parrot, or I'll really cool you off. And keep digging, you daffy.
I got news for you, Cap. I don't dig this digging. I quit.
That is mutiny. You're fired.
Okie dokie. I'll turn in my shovel.
Keep your eye on that shovel, folks, because this is the way things sometimes go good for bad guys and bad for our good guys.
Hey, watching those bushes.
Yep, you guessed it. Ruff and Reddy's slick trick backfired. They never did bury the treasure.
Pretty smart guys. Only Captain Greedy is smarter.
You mean you're just lucky, Cap. And you don't know it, but you're just about to run out of luck. Because just below the surface, a king-size whale sees that treasure you're towing in that life preserver and thinks it's a tasty tidbit.
Hey, that's my treasure.
There go your jewels, Skipper.
Oh, well, now they don't give nobody no trouble no more.
What do we do now, Cap?
Found that whale. What else, you daffy assistant?
Lucky for us, Captain Greedy is so greedy,
Faster, faster.
he forgets his submarine. So hours later, as the sub, manned by Skipper Kipper, heads homeward, we hope, Ruff spots two pooped hitchhikers.
Hey, villains ahoy!
And even if they are villains, our boys just can't let them sit in the middle of the ocean.
I hate myself for doing this, but here's a line. Catch!
So they take them in tow so they can sit behind bars for a while. But if we know Captain Greedy,
Fine.
and Saltwater Daffy,
Double fooey.
they'll be back with more skullduggery in further adventures of Ruff and Reddy. See you then.
Get set, get ready. Here comes Ruff and Reddy. They're tough, tough, steady, always rough and ready. They sometimes have their little spats, even fight like dogs and cats. But when they need each other, that's when they're Ruff and Reddy.
Oh boy, Ruff! Hey, Ruff! Ruff!
What's all the excitement about, Reddy?
Are we a dog and a cat?
Well, that's a silly question. Of course we are.
Then start packing. We're going on a trip.
Trip?
Listen to this. Wanted, intelligent dog and cat as traveling companions. See the world at no expense. Apply Professor Flipnoodle, 333 Dingaling Road.
Sounds kind of nutty to me.
Well, it says intelligent dog and cat. That fits us.
Well, sure, but who's Professor Flipnoodle?
Well, is there anything wrong with a professor wanting intelligent company while he travels?
No, but...
Well, then, the least we can do is go talk to Professor Flipnoodle.
Well, I guess it won't hurt to talk, even if the professor does live in an old, spooky house on a hill.
Is this the place?
Must be. It says Professor Flipnoodle on the mailbox.
Well, you go in and talk to him. I'll wait out here.
What's there to be afraid of? I'll be right behind you. Besides, they want a dog and a cat.
Okay, I'll go with you. Now remember...
I know. If we don't like it, we leave.
Right. So here goes.
Come in.
Go ahead, Ruff.
Yeah, I know. You're right behind me.
Step into my parlor.
Yeah, I know, said the spider to the fly.
Good evening.
Are you Professor Flipnoodle?
I presume you came in answer to my ad?
Uh-huh.
Yes, indeed. I have two fine specimens. I mean, traveling companions. Would you care to see the Flipnoodle pocket rocket?
The Flipnoodle pocket rocket?
Yes, indeed. Follow me, and I'll show it to you. There it is, my pride and joy. Step inside and let me show you the works.
One thing for sure, Reddy never thought this free trip was going to be in a rocket ship, or he'd be miles away from this crazy launching pad.
How do you like it? Isn't it a beauty?
If you like rockets.
I can take them or leave them. And speaking of leaving, we better leave, Professor. Professor? Professor? Where are you?
Professor Flipnoodle has skipped Ruff, and that door's sliding closed. Whatever this is about, we don't like it. Don't miss Triple Trouble Trip, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
When Ruff and Reddy answered that strange newspaper ad asking for intelligent dog and cat as traveling companions. The address took them to a spooky house on a spooky hill, where they met a spooky little guy called Professor Flipnoodle. And he sure had flipped his noodle, that is, because when he took the boys to see his Flipnoodle pocket rocket, it turned out to be a spaceship. What was worse, once our pals were inside, Flipnoodle pulled a switch and the doors closed tight, with Ruff and Reddy alone in the rocket. Anybody for a trip to the moon?
Hey, what's going on here?
The door's closing.
Hold it! Hold it! Open up! Open up this tin can before I bend it out of shape.
Attention! Attention! Inside the Flipnoodle pocket rocket, I have selected you as my traveling companions to test up the Flipnoodle pocket rocket.
Traveling companions?
If we're traveling companions, how come we're inside and you're outside?
Well, somebody has to launch it, don't they?
Well, just launch us out of here. That's all we want.
That's what I'm going to do. 5, 4,
Hey, not that way.
Have you flipped your noodle, Flipnoodle?
3, 2, fire 1. Bless my blast-offs. A perfect takeoff.
Wow! All we can say is whoever called this cuckoo Flipnoodle hit the nail right on the head. And if it's travel the boys wanted, they've got it. The hard way. They're traveling all right, but where?
Calling a Flipnoodle pocket rocket. Calling Flipnoodle pocket rocket. Am I getting through to you? If I am, say something.
I sure will. Get me out of here!
And that goes double.
No. A temper. There's no cause for alarm. Everything is set mathematically for the pocket rocket to circle the moon twice and return to Earth.
I don't even want to circle it once.
Yeah, just set us back down, easy like.
Sorry, gentlemen. The course is set. See you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
And remember, don't touch anything, or you may throw the pocket rocket off course.
Speaking about courses, how about a 6-course lunch? I'm hungry.
You'll find everything on board. Hamburger pills,
Hamburger pills?
hot dog pills, lemonade pills, and milkshake capsules.
Well, what if I get a headache?
Then you take an aspirin sandwich.
That's Reddy for you, always thinking about lunch. If he took a peek at what he's passing through, like these king-size meteors or planets or whatever they are, he'd lose his appetite in a hurry. Or if he knew what was coming, and I wish I knew, maybe he'd skip the whole thing. Don't miss Around the Moon in 80 Ways, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Ruff and Reddy answered an ad as traveling companions and found themselves locked in some goofy Professor Flipnoodle's pocket rocket. And it looks as if they're about to be launched by the professor.
5, 4,
But maybe the professor's just kidding. He isn't.
3, 2, fire 1.
And away they go. Straight up for No Moon's Land. Well, naturally, Reddy's first thoughts were, what's for lunch?
What's wrong, Reddy? No appetite for lunch?
I got the appetite. It's the lunch I miss. Some food supplies, 2 hamburger pills, and 1 milkshake capsule.
Well, I'll try a hamburger pill.
Be my guest. What's it taste like?
Like a pill, what else?
Well, maybe you have to take a ketchup pill with it.
Attention, Professor Flipnoodle calling crew.
How about that? Now we're the crew.
Yeah, I thought we were traveling companions.
According to my calculations, you are entering a dangerous area.
Dangerous?
Now he tells us.
You will be bombarded by millions of meteor fragments.
I want out!
But there's nothing to be afraid of.
Sure, you're down there.
Yeah, come on up here and laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Your ship is protected by the patented flip noodle radar screen. In fact, at this moment, a cluster of meteors is headed your way, traveling at a fantastic speed. Can you see them?
I can't see nothing.
Me neither.
Ooh-wee! Something whizzed by.
Must be one of them meteors.
Hey, Flip Noodle! Oh, what if one of those things clobbers us?
Relax. Nothing can happen to you.
We hope so. But those meteors are coming awfully close. We were afraid of that.
What happened?
We got smacked by a hit-and-run space fragment.
Hey, Professor, I thought you said we were safe.
I goofed.
And so did Ruff and Reddy when they started this trip. But if we're not mistaken, that's the moon a few 100,000 miles up ahead.
Professor Flipnoodle calling. Professor Flipnoodle calling.
We hear ya?
Yeah, what are you calculating now?
You are approaching your objective. Within a few hours, you will be the first dog and cat to circle the moon twice.
Big deal.
But remember, don't touch the controls.
Hey, Reddy, look.
Well, what's up, Ruff?
Is that the moon?
Search me.
Well, if it is, the professor calculated right. And for the first time, we'll all get a closer look at the moon. And maybe the man in the moon, if there is one. Don't miss Button, Button, Who Pushed the Button? The next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Ruff and Reddy are still prisoners aboard Professor Flipnoodle's pocket rocket, and not too pleased with the way things are going, especially those meteors. And they're still not too sure about their destination either. In fact, we'd say they're in a real tizzy about the whole mix-up. But despite that rough ride, the boys might be making history, because that's the moon straight ahead, fellas, and no turnoffs.
Shucks, I thought the moon was going to be bigger than that.
It is, silly. It's still a long way off.
Long way is right. 100,000 miles or so, give or take a few. So, despite the excitement, Ruff and Reddy drop off for a short nap, which gradually becomes a long snooze. And just as Reddy is dreaming that someone is handing him a real juicy hamburger,
Attention, attention. You are beginning to circle the moon.
Circle the moon? So soon?
Quick, let's take a peek.
Okay, see?
Wowee!
And double wowee!
Looks kind of spooky.
Yeah, unspookably speaky. Unspeakable spooky. Unspeakably spocky. Spook?
Flipnoodle to crew. Flipnoodle to crew. You should be skimming over the surface of the moon. What do you see?
Well, I see some mountains.
Yes.
Then some big holes.
Oh, yes. Craters, yes.
Then some more mountains.
Yes, yes. Go on.
Then some more holes.
Yes,
Then some more mountains. Then some more holes.
yes.
Then some...
Oh, for goodness sakes. Mountains, holes, holes, mountains. Don't you see anything unusual?
Unusual? Shucks, no. Except in that six-headed dealy hopper running around down there.
A six-headed dealy hopper?
Right. And there's a eight-legged king-size fleeper keeping him company.
Yes, yes.
And they're both waving. But I don't see anything unusual.
Oh, brother.
Well, there's one thing unusual as far as we can see. The Flip Noodle Pocket Rocket is circling the moon right on schedule. So maybe Flip Noodle isn't so flippy after all.
Holes, craters, 6 heads, king-size flipper. Do you see anything else?
Not a thing, Flip.
Not a thing. Only a crazy-looking two-way double-headed wormahoo, that's all. Get us out of here.
Now, relax. Like me, there's no cause for alarm. Just follow orders, and remember...
We know. Don't touch anything.
Whoop, Reddy, what did you do?
Search me. I think I pushed a handful of buttons.
You sure did. Let's hope it wasn't a handful of wrong buttons. Uh-oh. The pocket rocket's slowing down. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
We just said that. But what? That ship's in trouble. Double trouble. And so are Ruff and Reddy. Don't miss No Traces of Aces in Spaces, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Professor Flipnoodle's pocket rocket is nearing the moon with the alert crew, Ruff and Reddy, eagerly waiting for a first glimpse. And there it is in all its moon glory. As the rocket skims the surface, our pals see some strange sights below. A 6-headed dealy hopper and a king-sized 8-legged fleeper. The rocket continues to circle the moon, twice around and back to ground, we hope. Unless, oops, he did it. Reddy pushed the wrong control buttons by mistake. The rocket's slowing down, and it looks as if Ruff and Reddy are in real trouble.
I think we blew a fuse. Hey, Professor, well, what do we do?
Well, first, remain calm, like me.
Okay, so we're calm. We're calm.
Yeah, now what?
Now, let us try to calculate which button to push, shall we?
You mean this one?
Yeah, no, not that one.
How about this one?
No, not that one.
This one? Never mind, I'll do it my way. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I press a button, and away we go.
You hit the wrong button. That says emergency rockets.
And this looks like an emergency coming up.
Calling pocket rocket. Calling pocket rocket. Do you hear me?
Are you kidding? Ruff and Reddy are traveling faster than sound. They can't even hear themselves think, let alone you talk.
My pappy always told me not to travel in fast company.
I wonder where we're heading.
Meantime, back at the lab, Flipnoodle is flipping every button he's got.
Hello? Hello? Answer me. Somebody say something. It's gone. My pocket rocket is gone.
Not gone. You mean going. Clean out of this world, far out in space, into strange, unknown regions.
I wish this thing had brakes.
Try pushing some more buttons.
Hey, why didn't I think of that? I'll try it.
Why can't I learn to keep my big mouth shut?
Here's one we haven't tried yet.
It worked. It stopped.
Nothing to it. Hey, this is fun, son. I'll push another one, and see what happens.
As Reddy pushes the button, the rocket jet turns off, the nose cone flips open, and as the rocket drops, a parachute pops out. And the Flipnoodle pocket rocket begins to drift slowly down through space. But what Ruff and Reddy don't know is that below them lies the mysterious planet of Luna Goona. Don't miss Lily Punies meet Moony Goonies, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Ruff and Reddy, far out in space, seem to be having trouble with Professor Flipnoodle's pocket rocket, or vice versa. While back on the ground, Professor Flipnoodle is flipping every button he can flip. Meanwhile, Reddy pushes a button of his own. The wrong one, that is, and suddenly the rocket stopped. And out popped a parachute. And the rocket slowly drifted down toward... Well, let's find out for ourselves.
You must have pushed the right button, Reddy.
Like Professor Flipnoodle said, Ruff, just relax, keep calm, and leave everything to old Reddy.
Just don't push any more buttons and I'll relax. Feels like we're floating down. Toward home, I hope.
As soon as we land on good old planet Earth, I'm blasting off. As far away from this rocket as I can get.
You're going to land all right, Reddy, but not on good old planet Earth.
Hey, Ruff, what's that goony-looking planet we're heading for?
Goony is right.
You're almost right, fellas, but it's not Goonie. It's the planet Luna Guna. Always hidden by a blanket of mist and vapors, this planet has never before been seen by the human eye. Maybe Ruff and Reddy should push some more buttons before it's too late.
Hey, watch out! We're gonna land!
Uh-oh. I guess it's too late. The boys are coming in for a 3-point landing. We hope.
We landed.
I know. Now what do we do?
Simple. Go outside and find some space people and say, take me to your leader.
Shucks. Now why didn't I think of that? Let's go.
We're afraid Ruff and Reddy are in for a disappointment. As far as they can see, there's nothing, strictly nothing on this planet. Least of all, space people. Wait a minute. Something just moved under that rock. And whatever it is, we don't think Ruff and Reddy saw it. It looks like eyes. Lots of eyes. Eyes. And they're watching Ruff and Reddy.
Yoo-hoo! Anybody to home? Take us to your leader!
That hollering will scare everybody away. Let's wait. If nobody shows up, we'll push button our way out of here. Maybe we ought to claim this planet for the United States.
Claim it? Nobody wants it in the first place.
Wrong, Reddy. Somebody's already got it. So, as Ruff and Reddy drop off for a quick 40 winks, 40 somebodies or 40 somethings start coming out from under that rock. It's impossible, of course, but they look like little spacemen or little space people. Or maybe we're just seeing things. See for yourself in Little Guys Are Big Surprise, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
Get set, get ready. Here comes Ruff and Reddy. They're tough but steady, always rough and ready. They sometimes have their little spats, even fight like dogs and cats. But when they need each other, that's when they're Ruff and Reddy.
Well, whatever Reddy pushed on that control panel, it brought results. The pocket rocket is floating slowly downward.
As soon as we land on good old planet Earth, I'm blasting off. As far away from this rocket as I can get.
Sorry, Red. That's not the good old planet Earth, but the strange planet of Luna Guna you're landing on. But at least it's solid, and the boys take advantage of that fact for a nap. Little knowing that a whole army of little guys is heading their way with a big surprise for guess who? Wake up, fellas. You've got lots of company. I mean, you had lots of company. Whoever these little space guys are, they're playing it mighty cautious. This time, they're sending only one little fella. And whatever he's doing, it beats walking. From the looks of it, this could be a one-man, or what have you, scouting party. And whatever he's sending, his buddies get the message. And here they come with what looks like rope, mallets, and more rope. This busy little group is up to something, and it's not good for Ruff and Reddy, that is.
Hey, Ruff.
Yeah, Reddy?
I just had a silly dream.
Like what?
Like I couldn't move my hands and feet.
Well, that's funny. I had the same dream.
I guess I'm not awake. Now I'm dreaming I'm all tied up.
Me too.
And there's a whole bunch of little guys standing around.
Yeah, me too.
This dream gets wilder by the minute.
How come?
A little guy just landed on my nose.
I got news for you. There is a little guy on your nose.
I know. Shoo, you little insect.
Steady, Reddy. There's a lot of little insects around.
I know. Hey, untie us, you guys.
Maybe they're little spacemen.
Spacemen? Well, that's different. All right, you guys, take me to your leader. I got a complaint.
I am Puny.
That figures.
I am leader of the Lily Punies.
Here's your chance, Reddy. Speak up.
Glad to meet you, Puny.
We hope so. And that all depends on what the Lily Punies are planning to do. Don't miss. 2 is company. 1,000,000 is a little crowded. The next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Ruff and Reddy have landed on the strange planet of Lunaguna and have promptly fallen asleep, unaware that they are being watched by some odd little spacemen. And this guy seems to be the head scout. Let's hope he's a good one. He's sending a message. And the rest of the little guys get the message. And it isn't long before Ruff and Reddy get the message. All tied up for the day. When they wake up and realize this is no dream, Reddy speaks up.
All right, you guys, take me to your leader.
But instead, their leader comes to him.
Why did you invade our planet?
Are you serious?
We landed accidentally.
That's what they all say.
Honest, we're good guys.
Yeah, both of us.
That's what they all say.
Just untie us and we'll blast out of here.
That's what...
Yeah, I know. That's what they all say.
You are our prisoners.
I demand a lawyer. And easy on my nose, Scratchy Toes. What's he saying?
Well, it sounds like bleep, 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 plain as day.
Well, whatever bleep bleep meant, Reddy and his traveling companion Ruff are going somewhere to the Lily Puny Pokey, or wherever else they put prisoners.
Hey, Ruff.
Yeah, Reddy?
I guess this beats walking.
Well, while you're guessing, and I hope you are, guess where we're going?
I give up. Where?
Ask your nose guard.
Hey, Puny.
What is it? Prisoner.
What do you do with prisoners?
I don't know. We never had one before. But we'll think of something.
Well, there's something to think about up ahead.
blop!
A blop? And it's blopping this way fast. Come back here, you chicken peonies.
They're not chicken, Reddy. They're coming back.
That's for sure. Gray cat to red dog, Lily Punies at 3 o'clock. And it looks like a mop-up job on Mr. Blop. Let's face it, this is a real first. A battle between Lily Punies and a Blop. We'll bet on the little guys. Uh-oh. Bloppo has spotted the good guys.
I don't know why I'm on your side, Punies, but go get them!
Ruff and Reddy don't know it, but instead of flying away, the Lily Punies are battling to save Ruff and Reddy from the Blop. But can they? Don't miss Big Bop for Big Blop, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Ruff and Reddy have landed on Lunaguna, and it looks like Lunaguna has landed on red. Translation, what a cold nose. And with that profound statement, Puny Puny and his Lily Punies carry the boys off for the Puny Pokey, only to be stopped in their tracks by
It's a blop.
well, whatever it is, it must mean trouble, because the Lily Punies have zoomed into formation and started to attack. Our pals don't know it, but those little guys are fighting to protect them.
Drop that blop down to size, you guys!
Wowee, Reddy. They got the old blop on the run.
And so they have. That Blop's heading for the hills. Oops, my mistake. It's the Lily Punies heading for the hills. Oops. Now it's the Blop beating a retreat.
Stand up and fight, you big blop!
Don't encourage him, Red, because that's just what he's doing. Uh-oh, the Blop caught something. We hope it's not... It is! It's Puny Puny!
Hey! Let go of that little fella! You big blop bully!
We gotta save him.
That does it! Now I'm mad!
Steady, Reddy. Reddy, come back!
It's no use, Ruff. Reddy can't stand a big guy picking on a little guy.
How'd you like a bop in a chop, Blop? A coward, huh? Pick on somebody your size.
Reddy, are you okay?
Shucks, yes. He bopped me when I wasn't looking. Okay, big boy. Let's see you do that again.
You gotta outthink him, Reddy.
I know. Watch this. Keep your eye on the birdie, Blop.
Apparently, Blops can't take it on the nose. And who can? Anyway, he dropped Puny Puny.
We mopped up on the Blop, Puny Puny.
You are very brave.
Oh, shucks. It's nothing any red-blooded earth dog couldn't do.
You are no longer a prisoner.
I told you we were good guys.
Help, Reddy! Help!
Uh-oh. Maybe Reddy is no longer a prisoner, but we can't say the same for Ruff.
Hey, drop my friend, you Blop.
Yeah, let go of me, you moon balloon!
Well, it's always Reddy to the rescue, with brave little Puny Puny bringing up the rear. But that's mighty weird-looking country Flop's heading into. So don't miss. Things get tough for Ruff, sure enough. The next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
The Lily Punies may be little in size, but not in courage. Did you ever try to stop a Blop? Unfortunately, in the battle, the Blop caught Puny. And right about then, Red got hoppin', floppin' mad.
How would you like a bop in the chop, Blop?
You never should have asked that question, Red. And Red comes back with a left. And the Blop takes it on the lam. But not before he grabs a door prize on his way out.
Hey, he's got Ruff. Come on.
But wait a minute, fellas. Look where the Blop is heading. Could this be Blopland?
Don't worry, Ruff. I'm right behind you.
Well, get in front of me and do something.
Reddy's trying, but it's not easy, Ruff. Blop is traveling on all fours. All four legs, that is. And Reddy only has two.
Hey, the Blop ducked into that cave.
Which cave? Oh, brilliant Earth dog.
That's a good question. This place is loaded with caves. Lots and lots of caves.
But I'm positive it was that one. I think. It does look a little like that one. But I'll bet you for sure it's that one.
You will never see them again.
Who says?
I says. Once inside the caves, no one ever finds his way out.
Well, I got nose for them. My daddy was part bloodhound, and my nose knows its way around. All I gotta do is follow it. You stand guard. I gotta go save Ruff.
Well, all we know is that if ever Ruff had a true blue buddy, it's Reddy. So, as the Blop plunges deeper and deeper into the caves, Reddy is hot, we hope, on his trail. While back at the cave entrance, Puny ties a rope around himself and follows Reddy into the cave. That's pretty smart thinking. As long as the Lily Punies hold on to their end of the rope, Puny can't get lost. Meantime, Reddy, still sniffing away at the Blop's trail, suddenly comes face to face with, or should we say face to foot with, who else? The Blop.
Oh, cringing with fear, huh? All right, Blop. You asked for it.
Careful, Reddy. This fella's tough.
Not tough enough, Ruff. Watch me fool him again. Keep your eye on the birdie, Blop.
Well, there's a switch, bopped by a Blop, and Ruff's still prisoner. Now what? Don't miss. Whack, caught in a trap by a sack. The next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Ruff has been captured by the Blop, but Reddy is right behind him. The Blop heads straight for those caves, which leaves Reddy and Puny confused, because this place is loaded with caves.
Leave it to me, Puny. My nose knows its way around.
And away goes Reddy to rescue Ruff. And Puny, with a rope tied around his waist, sets out to rescue Reddy. And he needs it.
Keep your eye on the birdie, Blop.
On your feet, Reddy. There's rescuing to be done.
Let go of me, you overgrown goon.
Get that truck's license number. I'll sue him. I'll press suit.
And you've got a suit that needs pressing. That Bob by the Blop must have scrambled Reddy a little. Because that was no truck that struck. It was the Blop. And he's still holding Ruff in an iron grip. Whoops. Ruff slipped and skipped. And look at him go. And look at the Blop go after him. And look who's coming from the other direction.
It's Ruff, and the Blop's chasing him.
We know that. Do something. Don't just stand there.
I better hide.
Well, we hope your hiding helps Ruff. He sure needs it. The Blop's closing in fast. Reddy stopped the Blop the hard way, but a Blop is hard to stop anyway.
He went that way.
So let's us'ns go this away.
Sorry, boys, there is no other way. These are the maze caves, and that's the worst kind.
It's dead end.
Right, Ruff. The more you try, the more dead ends you run into. See what I mean? But you keep trying, and trying, and trying, until you realize there's no way out.
There's no way out.
That's what the man just said.
Oh, so that's where I heard it.
Maybe we'll be stuck here forever.
That's what Puny said. No one ever comes out.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
It's Puny.
Just hold on to the rope, and it will lead you outside.
If it works, Ruff and Reddy and Puny will be the first to ever escape from the maze caves. But will they? Don't miss Spin, Spin, a web to catch a Blop in. The next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Well, Ruff may be all tied up, but he's a free cookie, cat, even with the Blop still breathing down his neck. But there goes Reddy, rock-bound. See? One Blop dropped in his tracks, temporarily, that is. But he goes this way, and they go that way. Uh-oh, dead end. Wait a minute, fellas. Hold it. Hold it. You've ended up in the maze caves. A fate worse than obscurity. But there's always Puny with the rope, we hope. That'll lead them to freedom.
I wonder what happened to the Blop.
Lost in the maze caves, I hope.
You hope. You mean we all hope. That dope's been trouble enough. Now, if he can only stay lost... Whoops. Speaking of you-know-who, it's the Blop, and he spotted the rope.
You know something, Ruff?
What, Reddy?
I'm sure gonna miss that Blop.
Yeah, me too.
Not for long, fellas. This Blop learns fast, and he's hot on your heels, the heel. In fact, it looks like he enjoys playing follow the leader.
Hey, don't you know it makes me nervous to have somebody looking over my shoulder?
Who are you talking to, Reddy?
The Blop. Who else? The Blop! Run, fellas!
It looks like everyone's taking Reddy's advice and running, including the Blop. And he can run faster.
He's gaining on us.
This goon balloon is really traveling. And making like a diesel yet.
Keep going, you guys. I'll stop Bright Eyes.
Oh, no, Reddy, not that one again.
Watch the birdie.
Well, I guess Blops can't take it on the toe either. And who can? But he can take it, because here he comes again. Only this time, at the entrance to the cave, Ruff and the Lilliputians are ready.
Here they come, Puny Puny.
Whatever he said, the Lilliputians are waiting with loads of rope. And as Reddy comes out, the Lilliputians move in and go to work fast, making what looks like the world's largest blop trap. And that's nothing to be snickered at. And before the blop can stop, he's caught in it.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, he's caught.
Welcome to my parlor, Spider. You did it, Puny.
We want you to stay and be our leader. Leader? Does this mean out of the frying pan, into the fire for Ruff and Reddy? Don't miss Have Blop, Will Travel, the next episode of Ruff and Reddy.
You're watching Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Puny Puny has found our pals, and the boys are following the Lilliputian rope trail out of the maze caves. But the Blop has spotted that same rope, and it looks like he enjoys playing Follow the Leader.
Hey, don't you know it makes me nervous to have somebody looking over my shoulder? The Blop!
Well, here we go again with the Blop behind us, men. And before the Blop can stop, he's caught in a trap.
You did it, Puny.
It was because of your bravery. We want you to stay and be our leader.
Here's your chance, Reddy. If anyone lands and says, "Take me to your leader," they'll take him to old Reddy.
Well, I know it's a great honor and stuff, Puny Puny. But if you don't mind, I'd like to go back home and have somebody lead me to a nice juicy hamburger and a rutabaga malt.
You're missing your big chance, Reddy. Hey, Reddy, the Blop's gone.
You can save that again. Real gone. He's broken loose and booping himself crazy. And why not? There's a flock of Lilliputians on his tail. So Mr. Blop heads for the nearest shelter, which happens to be the open door of the Flip Noodle Pocket Rocket.
He's going in the rocket.
Stay out of there, you moon balloon!
Too late, Reddy. As the Blop skids into the rocket, he crashes into, what else? The control buttons. So before Ruff and Reddy can say Fillicadoodly Puny-Cassay, the door closes, and the pocket rocket takes off for parts unknown. But we hope, wherever it lands, people like Blops. But what about Ruff and Reddy?
What about us?
How do we get back home?
That rocket was our only chance to get back to Earth.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Well, what do you mean, Puny?
We'll take you back.
To planet Earth?
Of course. We go there all the time.
What's that? A secret signal? Hey! Look what's coming out of that crater.
It's a pocket-sized saucer.
Well, how are we gonna ride in that doohinky-dinky?
It's small, but it'll get you there. Well, this seems unbelievable. But believe it or not, Ruff, Reddy, and Puny Puny are traveling back to good old planet Earth. And if anyone saw this small saucer landing, they wouldn't believe it anyhow.
Thanks, Puny Puny.
Yeah, drive carefully going back home.
So, as Puny Puny heads for Luna Guna and Lilliputian Land, Ruff and Reddy wave goodbye. But they have a strange feeling that they'll be seeing these strange little lily punies again soon in some mighty strange adventures far out in space. So whatever you do, don't miss them.